Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. I hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video right here on Moodeng. It's been a while since I covered this, but I had to cover it. I mean, with the bullish momentum we had over the course of this morning after the Bybit listing that Moodeng had, we've seen a massive move. I mean, you can see that in the last day. From the bottom to the top, we moved up 70%. But now from the spike high right here until the price, oh, that's not what I want, until the price where we are at right now, we're also down about 20%. So I just wanted to give you my thoughts on Moodeng right here, right? I mean, can we actually expect that this news is the start of some sort of a new uptrend? Can we expect more bullish momentum? Or are we just going to reverse the entire move? And are we going to continue trading as we were trading in the last couple of weeks, which is flat, which is obviously the worst case scenario? Well, I mean, the worst case scenario is something like this, which, is this a possibility? Yeah, maybe, but only if we see a market-wide crash. And the only way that that's possible is if we get some bad news. So this is a possibility, but at this point of time, not most likely. Now, the thing is that Moodeng got this Bybit listing, which is always incredibly bullish short term. However, fundamentally, the problem is that the variance of how coins react to an Bybit listing after the initial hours is quite difficult, right? I mean, there's some coins that spike up and then really go into a sell-off mode, right? Because it also provides more liquidity and more fundamentals for teams or market makers or whoever wills to exit their positions. So that really still remains to be seen, and then there's other coins that spike up and then get into a major rally. And at this point of time, I have to say that both by looking at the volume, but also looking at the category of meme coins right now, which by the way, I mean, this morning is actually, you cannot see it right here, but this morning there's actually more momentum in meme coins. Like you can see a coin like Nero, it's moving up nicely. You can see a coin like Bonk, it has a lot of volume and is moving up nicely. You can see a coin like Pepe, a little bit less so, but still there is some momentum. So that makes me think that we can actually turn this into, either higher stability or some sort of a renewed uptrend. And I do think that's most likely, given the current circumstances, where we have a pretty bullish market, we have a narrative or category with meme coins that's actually quite good, and we have a lot of volume coming in. It seems most likely to me that Moodeng will rally up higher. Now, I have to say that we did leave a massive amount of imbalances, right? So especially with that last move, you can see we have imbalances basically all the way down into 17.5 cents. So I do think it's quite likely that we're still going to get a big spike down. But for now, with that spike down, first of all, I don't think we're going to fill all the imbalances. I think the most we will drop down, even though we will most likely drop down less, is 16 cents. And then from there, I do expect us to rally back up to 22.5 cents. And I think from there, we also have a chance to rally back into 27 and 27.5 cents. And from there, we'll see. But that's what I would say is most likely for now. So the main things to be aware of is those imbalances to the downside, right? I mean, we have a single print at 18 cents. We have no, that's not it. We have a fair value gap all the way down into 17.5, so 0.175. And then we have imbalances from yesterday, basically all the way down to the naked POC at 14 cents. Now, like I said, the main opportunity for us to fill all of those imbalances would be bad news, right? So if we hit those, that's definitely not a reason to buy. But fill some of those imbalances into the 90-day rolling VWAP right here at 17.5 cents. I think it's quite likely, but from there I expect us to bounce, at least on the higher time frames, not to drop down below that. Maybe some stability, but from there I also do think that we can at least fill up the spike again. But those are my thoughts. I think that's what you need to know regarding Moodeng for now. I will keep an eye on this and I will keep you updated on this if you're interested in that. But for now, that's it. So thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your week and bye.